Hey guys, what's going on? It's Verbal, and this is FNG episode 22. We have your hosts, myself, TryHard, and Ask a Capper, Chuck. And our guest this week is Yosef, or Ukrainian Limbs. Limbs, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
Hey, thanks for having me, buddy.
So we have a question for you.
Alrighty.
Oh, yeah, this is my part. All right, so this one is brought to you by it's a Twitter message from Holy Hand Grenade. He's actually in the stream right now. He asked, if you had to impregnate one YouTube commentator, and I'm going to insert right here, he has to be male, who would you do it to and why?
Oh, my God.
Capper, say Capper.
I don't know if this is because we were just talking about it, but I might go with Kimmy J, just because I would love to see what some of his offspring would be like. I don't know. Is it my seed that's going in there?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, God. I guess a fusion between him and myself would probably be like the Frankenstein baby, and that would be kind of absurd, I suppose. So I'm going to go with Kimmy J.
If that kid made YouTube videos, it would be epic.
He would cover it well, too, with his beer belly, so no one would really notice or question it. Just suddenly have a freak baby.
That would be awesome.
So Kimmy J and Ukrainian Limbs, dude, I don't even know where to go with that.
Can you imagine what type of accent that kid would have, or who he'd start yelling at? That'd be awesome.
Yeah, he'd be banned off YouTube for sure. Crossing all kinds of lines.
Do you guys follow Kimmy J on Twitter? The guy is the funniest motherfucker.
Oh, really? I didn't even know he had a Twitter yet.
Oh, yeah, dude. He's all over that thing.
Stuff.
Damn.
Definitely recommended.
He talks about masturbation and, other stuff.
He wanted to do a giveaway of his wife, and then he realizes that she wouldn't be much of a giveaway.
It'd be taking away from someone else's life.
Yeah, he's like, that's not much of a prize. Kimmy J. Oh.
You know what? We should try to get Kimmy J on FNG. That would be epic.
That would be a hell of a guest. I would love to have that. But
hold on, let me message Bash real quick.
Oh,
we already had that on FNG though.
Okay.
But are you really? See, I still want to know. Like, is Bash really Kimmy J? Is he in the stream? We should tweet him and ask him right now. Could someone out there in the stream please tweet Bash and ask him if he's Kimmy J?
He said at 50,000 subs he'd come out.
Oh, really? Out the closet, or like reveal his identity?
Well, I think both is what he
was.
A
little bit of both.
But he said 50K he comes out. So get subbing to Kimmy J.
Where is he now?
He's not. He's up there, but he's not anywhere near. Hold on.
No, nowhere near it.
I can check.
Kimmy J?
Yeah.
Kimmy J? He's at like 99,000 or so.
Not
9,000?
Really?
Yeah, 9,000.
I thought it was higher than that. All right.
All right.
All right, moving on. First topic, let's go. March Madness. What's it like, Yosef, handling all that stuff?
What's it like?
Yeah, a lot of work, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you guys know that I'm no longer helping manage with Woody because I wanted to focus on being a competitor, but I suppose when I was doing it and we were setting everything up, yes, it was a hell of a lot of work, and it was a lot of sacrifice of time and effort to try to throw this thing together, obviously.
So where did the idea come from? Because did you have the idea, or did Woody have the idea?
Well, originally I wanted to do it on my channel. It was pretty much my idea, and I brought it to him because he seemed like a perfect guy to set the stage, create a bigger stage for this event, and maybe draw some bigger names that would be interested in defending their crown. And I sought him out because he's always been one to kind of reach out to people and give shout outs to the right people. I know that's how I found TryHard out, or TryHard Ninja, from his shout out to Shucks U, and he's done stuff like that. He seemed like he'd be interested, and I spit him the idea. He had some other great stuff to add to it, and then we just kind of worked on it together after that.
Well, thanks for your hard work, because I think it's been really good. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I didn't mean to crap out on it. It's just we had a pretty inefficient system of rendering videos, and it'd just be better if he took it. And also, I guess it was kind of awkward that I'm really I made this, or I thought of this thing because it's my ideal YouTube, I suppose. It's like kind of perfect democracy, and it's no predispositions, pure entertainment versus pure entertainment. So that's always what I've wanted, and this is the perfect arena. So I was looking forward to it as a competitor. And it was kind of awkward that I was also involved on the back end, and yeah, I guess that's why I kind of backed out of it.
But to
recently.
be specific, you like your involvement on the back end was just putting together the actual videos, right? Like you're not a judge of this, right?
No, not at all. I don't even know who the judges are. So it wasn't like a conflict of interest, really. It was kind of like, I guess it's just kind of awkward to do that. You don't really participate in your own thing because it was obviously like our idea from the start.
But I guess it's awkward because, I mean, how many people know the difference of the detail behind you're in it on the back end, but you're only producing content. You're not actually judging content. So, that can be a fine line for people. So how are you doing, by the way? I'm not paying attention to March Madness at all. Are you still in it, or?
I won my first round, so that's exciting. But I feel like, if I were still working behind the scenes, it just gets shadier and shadier the further I went.
Sure.
Rigged. It was rigged. Whatever. No, I'm just...
Yeah, Verbal, did you miss his first video of his first entry in the March Madness?
Dude, I started a brand new job.
It was
I have
awesome.
not seen March Madness.
You have to go back because what he does is he brings up a resume of his whole COD life. Like, he brings up his KD in COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, his gold guns and stuff like that.
Oh,
and
wow.
he calls up this lady for a job, like this job interview, and he starts like naming like a bunch of different stuff about Call of Duty, and she does not understand the fuck, like just anything. And like he goes on, and anyways, it's one of the most original videos I've seen in a long time.
That's
It was
hilarious.
It was so good. I had one of my nurses watch it. It was that awesome.
Oh wow, really? What did she
I'm like,
think
check
of
this
it?
out. I'm like, this is original. This is what I'm up against.
That's pretty fucking cool, man.
Yeah, no, it was really good. But I want to know, Yosef, what was it like that weekend when Woody asked for links to their own, to everybody's channels and videos and whatnot, and you had to watch every single one of them? Because I know you guys got a lot of heat for that, because whoever was selected, there was no way you could come out of that just being all like no.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like totally sane at the end of the night, but I think it was obviously very overwhelming, and I didn't want to sit and deliberate like how legitimately can I do this. I just went for it. I started filtering through. Ultimately, it was over 7,000 comments. So I spent maybe 8 hours the first day, like another 8. It was just three straight days of watching links, and I mean, to be honest, like if you go to someone's channel and you can tell like immediately within 10 seconds of a random video that they showed you, it's supposedly their best work. You can tell like, okay, they're recording with a VHS recorder on this old CRT TV. Okay, next, you don't have to watch 10 minutes of every video. You can clearly tell. I really didn't skip any. I tried to be like very thorough about it, and I made it through about 5,000, and then we kind of needed to throw it together for the Selection Sunday thing. So
Wait.
So how was the process?
Hold on. Before you go, back up just a second. You went through how many?
I went through a 5,000, and that's because we had a cutoff like Friday or Saturday at noon, and I actually stopped then, but people didn't really pay attention to that. They just kept submitting links. So that's about like 1,500 to 2,000 more came in after that, and I think that's where a lot of people felt they got cut off because they actually didn't really mind the time that we set as a deadline.
That's crazy. So hold on, that means there's a good probably like 10 to 15,000 commentators commentating over YouTube or over gameplay right now. Like, do you think that seems like about fair?
I think maybe. Sorry, Yosef. I think maybe there were a bunch who spammed their link a few times, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did a query. I ran a query, and then I filtered out the repeats, and I only had the ones that had links, and there were between 1,500 and 2,000 like legitimate, different, unique channels to check out.
Wow.
I did a query and filtered out. That's awesome.
Sorry, I'm corny. I'm not going to sit and eye through there. I mean, I'm going to save myself time, but still, it was very intense.
That's crazy.
Thank you for doing it. I mean, setting this all up and making it happen was... Thanks for
your... I really appreciate that. I mean, I think obviously well, there's a lot of feedback, both negative and positive. So anytime I get something positive or you guys say that you appreciate it, it actually hits me a lot, and I want to thank that. I'm glad you guys are liking it so far.
Well, even though I got bounced out of the first round, I'm not saying I'm liking it.
Oh.
I got a question for you guys, all of you. Who is your pick to win it? And okay, Yosef, you can't pick yourself.
Okay.
Anybody? Maybe.
I hope Quake Beats wins it because he beat me. So if I got beat by the best, then.
Oh, dude, that was a
then
close.
You're okay
one.
with that?
I saw that.
Well, as long as if he wins it, or I'm hoping that he loses it. I don't know. I'm kind of torn. Get crushed in the next one. I'm just like, I'm so aggro. I'm like, oh.
So wait, Chuck, who does Quake Beats have next time around?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
I have it up right here. He's got New Kaiser, who defeated that cool black guy.
So, Limbs, who do you have next round?
I have either the winner of Chris Trout and Sons of Justice, which just
went up today.
Yeah.
I hear Chris Trout's one was pretty damn good too.
Yeah, he had a solid montage and then a little spiel afterwards. It was just solid. But Sons of Justice also had he does this infamous series, if you're familiar, where he actually knows like models like Miss Nebraska who play Call of Duty, and he interviews like legit models about Call of Duty.
What, really? That's weird.
It's the most absurd thing.
That's awesome.
It is pretty awesome.
Tell me there's video along with it and they're in a bikini playing it like in a pool or something.
Not quite that far, but the ones on his channel, he actually has a video and he's talking to the girl and she's obviously very pretty.
Okay, Joseph, who's your pick to win?
My pick to win, I think a guy like T-Mark could go far because he's capable of doing so much technically. I love Ricky Chops. He's capable of doing anything as well. And those two. I also think a sleeper that could go really far is Eat My Diction. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him.
Yep.
But I don't know if I'd necessarily pick him to win, but I think he'll surprise a lot of people for at least a couple more rounds because he does a lot of versatile videos.
Interesting.
So T-Mar beat Aviator. Is that Ben? Because see, he was my pick to go far, and unfortunately he had to go up against the person I thought was, the main guy right up there, T-Mar, because like the thing he did, I don't think I've ever seen that on YouTube before. The whole follow the video, follow the links, choose your stuff, and people would go back to it. And I don't know, it was really, really innovative, and I'm kind of disappointed that a guy like Aviator actually got booted out of that competition because of that, because he was doing some crazy stuff that nobody else does. The whole parachute thing, the skydiving stuff, and the airplanes and whatnot. And I think that Aviator could have brought some really, really good content. Kind of disappointed.
But the choose your own adventure stuff is awesome. I think that's a great way to teach the Call of Duty community if you're trying to teach them something. So I thought that was awesome.
Yeah, I think it's kind of it. They're two great guys that just happen to get matched up against each other, where either of them could have won in a lot of other matchups. It just kind of worked out like that, unfortunately.
I got shafted. I got shafted. I'm so upset.
Did you not get my PayPal account? I mean, you could have really secured a victory if you wanted.
Like, oh, you're right. I didn't get that. Crap, I wasn't going to pay. See, that's what's like pulling those strings.
I guess I have to clarify. I'm kidding. There's no money laundering.
There is someone out there that won't realize you're kidding. You know.
I know.
Like, seriously? Wait, what? Fuck.
It's rigged, everybody!
Whoever's got the
Motherfuckers.
biggest bankroll.
Go ahead, Chuck.
Diction too. I like Eat My Diction. He's super funny and does some ridiculously great stuff, and he's a good buddy of mine. I'd like to see him go at least 3 or 4 deep.
Definitely.
Yeah.
3 or 4. Wait. 3 or 4 deep. Is that what you said?
Oh yeah, baby.
Chuck, come on, dude.
Diction will appreciate that. Trust me. But I wanted to ask Joseph, or Limbs, how many videos do you have planned out? I mean, I know I had all 4 or 5 of mine planned out, and I'll bring that back up today.
I think around tomorrow I'll have to come up with my next one, which is due on Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't have like a reservoir of ideas right now. It's honestly kind of spur of the moment thing, but I know I'm always capable, so I'm not worried.
Really? Because you're like the kind of guy who always tries to push the boundaries. You're not the type of guy who always puts up the same old videos, the same old commentaries. I would think that you're always thinking you got that pen and paper down and you're taking notes.
No, I'm glad you get that image, but at the same time, the second I get an idea, I just immediate satisfaction. I need to throw it out there. I need to make it. So I don't have a bank of ideas. I haven't fallen back on already. I've used every thing I've ever come up with.
Well, wait, hold on there, because I'm kind of on TryHard side of things. It seems to me like there's a plan behind some of the stuff you've done. So, for example, take and not to just jump on you there, but the video where you called it quits and you basically told everyone that they suck and spending your life online watching Call of Duty commentators, you could be outside and have a better thing to do with your life, and then the next video you come out with however long later, it was like, haha, gotcha.
And I got 50 kids to close their accounts. Yeah, that was like a week-long setup. That was about a week of planning. Yeah, it was kind of cruel, and
that's kidding me. I was hilarious. I was fucking laughing my ass off. The funny thing was, the first time around, I was like, Wait, I kind of enjoy this. I'm not sure I can agree with this whole get outside. I get outside all the time. I'm not 100% sure there, but...
Yeah, I wanted the real like addicts to surface and come like admit really personal things to me, and surprisingly it worked out way better than I expected. And actually over 50 people closed their accounts because of it.
Nice.
Limbs, you be trolling, bro.
That's all. It's the only thing I'm good at.
You're pro trolling. You're a pro troller.
Oh man,
he's on pro troll.
I was pretty impressed at that.
That's all.
Oh god, I have to bring a story up real quick. Okay, now that you talk about pro trolling, so you know the stupid Call of Duty resume series. It's because I legitimately have been looking for jobs, and my parents threw out the idea of like Monster and Career Builder. And I'm just like, okay, whatever. And I do it, and they're total trolls. Like, these jobs are so bad, and they just want you in, and they, like, take advantage of you. So I'm like, you know what, I'm going to troll them back, and that's where the idea for the Call of Duty resume came in. So I'm trolling trolls at that level. But this is where the inception comes in. So some kid, a subscriber of mine, he creates a fake company. He looks at my resume, he gets all my contact info, and he starts emailing me at that account, the Spoojmeister account. And then he tries to set up a phone interview with me, and we go back and forth about his company. He explains why he doesn't have a website, the servers are down, and all this stuff. And then after 10 or so messages, we're about to call each other, and he says, Ukrainian Limbs, you are a noob. And that was the end of it. And that was my inception trolling, where there's 3 layers deep of trolling, and I got trolled while trolling trolls.
That's a super troll. That's like...
Wait, I need to wrap my head around this. You got trolled while trolling trolls by troll... Holy fuck.
It's inception. It's unbelievable.
I'm impressed.
That guy deserves a shout-out. Does he have a channel?
He hasn't come forward. I want him to come forward and claim his golden ticket because he owned me hard.
That's impressive.
Wow.
So wait, there were people trolling you on career builder websites trying to get you jobs, and of course they're just trolling you. So you decide to make a trolling series of videos trolling them, and then while you're trolling the trolls who have trolled you, some guy tries to troll you. And then owns you badly.
Successfully trolls him.
That's so fucking epic. Oh my god. Wow,
that's very cool.
I think
story, bro.
I think you just one up me, and we haven't even come to that segment yet. Damn. Okay. TryHard,
Yeah,
so you got in there, and Chuck, you got something?
I think I was just thinking Limbs, your thoughts on how far you'll go. I know you want to go the whole way, but what are your thoughts on the competition?
Well, I have no idea what to expect of a Chris Trout or a Sons of Justice, so I'm just I'm going to do my best to get through this next round, and then if I happen to get through that, I have Mr. Technical Difficult possibly, and if I ever got up against him, I would beat him in his own game, and I would do a prank call of some sort of epic proportion. I'm not going to reveal. I've got an idea for it actually, but I would love to go up against him and go head to head on his specialty. Nice. That's about as far as I've looked into it.
Yeah, going that deep and being like... Okay.
Yeah, Sweet 16, not bad, I suppose. I mean...
All right, I got a new topic for you guys, and this one's from Twitter again. From a good guy I know called Suburban Legend. He asks, how do you feel about animals having partnered YouTube channels?
I think that is just pound winning. That is just pound winning to the fullest.
Really? Isn't it pound fucking people over?
I don't know if it's pounding fucking people over. It's pounding people over, but...
Awesome.
I think it's just I am this powerful. I can have, my minion, do better than you as a human. That's just winning in my mind.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
How do you feel about it, Verbo?
I don't know. I'm kind of... If the people out there will watch it, and you can make money off them watching it, I can't be upset about that. At the same time, I think we all put a lot of heart and soul and effort into our channels, and if those dogs and cats, shall we say, have more followers than us, that kind of fucking pisses me off. I'm not gonna lie. That's
sadly the case.
Seriously, and it is the case, right? It's damn.
Oh, dude, it's it's the case for every YouTuber. Okay, these animal partner channels have over 30,000 subs.
Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? That's retarded.
Some have 50.
You know what my response to this is? Bite me.
Can I ask a question?
Oh,
so I don't know anything about these, but they're partnered and they're posting other people's content, or
no. Okay, so what they're doing is they're posting vlogs about their pets. Like, okay, let's say I get a partner channel about my pet squirrel, then I put
let's just talk about who we're talking about here. Let's call a spade.
No. I like keeping this vague. So,
God, you kidding me?
So I'm vlogging about my pet squirrel, and I'm filming it, and I'm feeding it nuts, and that's my video for the day.
White Boy 7th Street.
Thank you.
I don't have any idea what we're talking about.
White Boy's actually subscribed to FNG podcast on YouTube too.
I would.
Okay.
Are you sure about that?
100%. I remember watching the email come in, going, "Wait, what?" And then like double checking the way he spells his account and going to it. So at a certain point in time, maybe in the next couple of weeks, he'll end up watching this or listening to this.
Okay, well, I'm just a substitute host, so no big deal.
Dude, I love it. I'd love to have White Boy as a guest on FNG. I think that'd be hilarious. I'd love to talk to him about like where did he come up with the idea to have a cat, because it's his cat, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's awesome. Like his cat has 6 times more subscribers than I do.
So I was right when I called White Boy out. Like I can't even believe. I totally just guessed.
Wait, Chuck, you really didn't know that was just
I did
a guess?
not know at all, and I totally just guessed.
Oh my
awesome.
god. Okay. Oh, by the way, everybody who hears this right now, you got to go sub to a channel called Gold Dog 7th Street.
Oh yeah.
It's the most epic channel ever, and good videos will come to that channel soon. So Gold Dog 7th Street. Just take White Boy out and put Gold Dog, and you're golden.
So wait, do you guys know about that one? And this is Gold Glove's response with the dog.
It's not Gold Glove's response. It's just some random channel.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah, this dog does it on his own.
Seb's channel. Sorry.
I'll be honest. I just talked to White Boy, and we both live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And I challenged him to a real life dolphin dive off because that's what he prides himself on. He actually accepted, and we went back and forth for a little bit, thinking of an epic way to do this, but we haven't really followed through. But it might actually be happening at one point. Real life dolphin dive off between the two of us. Now that we're talking about White Boy,
can we have you both on here to discuss it afterwards?
He needs to follow up with me. I had some sick ideas. May or may not involve a lake, but yeah, that might be happening.
Are you going to dolphin dive into a lake?
No, I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything of the sort, good sir.
All right, that's pretty cool.
All right, Black Ops. Let's talk Black Ops.
New map pack.
When is
really?
it coming again? Yeah. May.
Oh yeah. Chuck, you're the intel on this.
Okay, I think it looks cool. There's 4 new maps and a new zombie map, and the name of them are like what? Protect the convoy, raid the hotel. I'm going off the top of my head here, so I'm kind of failing.
Wait.
These are multiplayer maps?
Yeah, they're like maps.
The maps are called Raid the Hotel?
Yeah, they're probably called Zoo, Hotel, Convoy, and Stockpile, I'm thinking.
Okay.
I don't have the image up in front
Chuck
of me.
Chuck is clutch.
I'm trying to clutch it.
Do we have links we can share here, Chuck? Or does anyone have links to the stream? Can you provide us with a link?
Yeah, somebody put a link up. There is like on COD Black Ops blog or whatever, but yeah, new map pack. So I'm pretty excited. New zombies, awesome.
You guys gonna buy that, or are you guys gonna get on Twitter and bitch about the fact that it's $10?
Oh, I'm buying it. There's no even question. Are you kidding me? I mean, we're all sheep, and I totally get that. And I will. Here you go. Tino's just got us the link here, but I mean, it's to me, it's another way for them to make more money. So instead of this game costing me $60 overall, it's going to end up costing me what, 80 or 90 because of the 10 or $15 I'll pay.
Can I ask a question though? Like, what do you guys think? This is something I've been thinking about. For me, like, man, it's dropping like $15 on a map pack is like the hours I get of enjoyment out of the maps. You know, zombies alone because I like zombies, but seriously, I mean, it's worth my $15.
Totally.
Oh, totally.
It's not even a question. Like, if you do it down to the hour, like how many hours enjoyment? Well, think about it this way. Compare it to a movie that you go and go watch. So, say a movie's 2 hours, and you spend, $12 walking in to see the movie, plus a few bucks on hot, popcorn and a cola or something. Like, easily $20. God forbid you actually go with someone, and it's a date, and you pay for them too. Like, you're talking $30, $40 without a shadow of a doubt, and that's 2 hours. So,
and you might get a blowjob, but that's about it.
Maybe.
If map pack is way worth more than that.
Oh, totally. It's not even a question.
I paid like $60 for Homefront and played that for like 10 hours. So got fucked over on that, and I got over 10 days on Black Ops. So,
but I mean, think about it this way: you really didn't. That was 10 hours that's 60 cents an hour. That's ridiculously cheap.
No, that's $6 an hour. I paid $60 for it for 10 hours.
Oh, 10. Oh, okay. Yep, my math is.
But I mean, think about Black Ops. I'm paying pennies.
Cents. Yeah, totally.
Even less. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah,
makes you feel like you're winning, but you're actually losing.
Oh, okay. Let's hear about it.
Like Ukrainian, what are you playing now? Like, is there anything that you're playing consistently at this point?
Boy.
Or are you?
I guess I'm just going to throw it out there. I stopped playing Black Ops in December.
Yeah.
I went back to the Modern Warfares, both of them, for a while, and then I stopped playing those around January. I'm kind of on a COD hiatus for about 2 months now. Perfectly honest.
Now, would you say
what's keeping your interest? What are you playing now?
I don't even play Xbox right now because I hop on Wii every once in a while. I play maybe some World at War on Wii and maybe some side scrollers. I play side scrollers like Streets of Rage and Sega games.
Nice. So retro gaming, you like retro?
Yeah, for the time being, yeah, it's kind of what's been satisfying me.
Now, are you the type of gamer that like sort of vacillates back and forth from like a current title to like old school games, or is this something new for you?
It's honestly something new for me. I've been writing out COD for 4 years. I mean, I've been playing since COD 3, and I feel like the Mighty Hutch has kind of come out with a similar persona recently, where he's like, I'm kind of COD'd out at this point, and I could use a breather. So that's kind of what I've been doing, and it's been nice for a couple months.
Yeah, retro games are awesome. By the way, I'd recommend them to everybody in the stream. Go to retro games. A lot of the old school games are awesome.
Yep.
I think that's why the Xbox Live Market, I'm not sure about like the PSN store, but the Xbox Live Marketplace is so successful at what they do because, like they sell all these retro games like, Pac-Man and
Mario
stuff
Brothers.
like,
who doesn't love Mario Brothers?
Mario Brothers 1
is awesome.
Geometry Wars, this is all stuff from like the good old days, and like whenever you have a bad night playing one of those big games like Call of Duty or Homefront or whatever it is that you're playing, you can always go back to that and just relax, and those games aren't half as stressful as stuff like Black Ops is, because everybody gets pissed off at Black Ops every once in a while, no matter how good you are.
I feel like this is the moment where I realize that I'm nowhere near as hardcore gamer as all of you guys, because there's no way I have enough time to play COD to the point that would piss me off where I wouldn't pick it back up again in a couple of days. Like, I definitely go through the nights where, like, the problem with the team I play with, which is, TryHard and Larry and Tino's and all those guys, they're really, really good at the game. So they need a challenge. And what's the most what are the most challenging types is headquarters, demolition if you get a strong team, stuff like that. And if I get on and play headquarters, I'm doing really, really good if I'm breaking even. If my KD's at 1, I'm a happy motherfucker, you know what I mean? So if I go through a night of that, I'm not pissed off, but I'm not happy. I didn't get my chopper gunner. I'm ecstatic when I get my napalm, and that's it. But I won't play for 2 or 3 nights because I have a life, unfortunately. And then I come back to it. I'm like, sure, I'll play some headquarters. I'm an idiot. Why not?
No. Fuck you and your life, Verbal.
I know.
Well,
right?
I play COD all the time. I mean, I love it. I'm not burned out on it but I play zombies with my dad, so it's totally fun and good times. But like adding in other old school games is definitely, I love doing that. I'm playing Magic the Gathering now because I watched a Mercadurka video, and I'm like, that looks like fun. He beat Hutch like epic win, and Hutch rage quit, so it was like awesome.
Wait, you're playing on Xbox or PSN?
PSN.
They have they have Magic on PSN?
Yeah.
Cool. Is it like the exact same thing?
Yeah, totally.
Awesome. That game is okay. If you guys haven't bought that, you need to go buy that. It's one of those games that you can play for 4 hours and not even realize how fast the time has gone by.
Yeah, I haven't played Magic since 7th grade, to be honest. And it wasn't on Xbox then. Those were cards. We played with these things called cards.
I know. I still have my deck here, and like my nerd swag is through the roof at this point.
Can I ask you a question then? Because I've only played for the last 3 days, and I never played Magic before.
Go ahead.
How did you guys keep track of like hit points and how much you had left? To me, that's like.
Okay. So
let Limbs answer, because Limbs obviously sounds.
No, I honestly don't remember anything. Like, it was something I did in 7th grade, and I got really embarrassed in high school for being like associated with kids that would play Magic in middle school. So I let it die. Like, I repressed that time. I'm not ashamed at this point, but like I did repress it. I really don't remember anything other than having a few decks.
Okay.
Don't repress the nerd swagger, dude.
I don't want to at this point, but
okay. So here's the way you keep in track when you're actually playing with actual cards. Well, for the whole monster hit points, like the whole creature hit points, it's all one creature to the other, so you can always do that like in your head. But for your own life points, they used to sell dice. And they were 20-side dices, so you would have like your dice on the 20 side, and every time you take a damage, you would move it to the 19 or 18 and downwards and whatnot. So that was the way to keep your life points in check.
Okay, cool. That's what I was wondering. I'm like, dude, like playing this like not online, I would just be like, no way, somebody's cheating some numbers.
This is why whenever I play Monopoly, I play on Xbox, because I don't want to keep track of my money and all that bullshit. Just
spoiled nowadays.
Let the computer do it for me. Fuck it.
Oh my god, you're killing me.
I am the laziest motherfucker you will ever see. Like,
when it comes to keeping track of numbers, I agree with the fact that playing Monopoly online is way better than playing it with somebody who can steal from the bank.
Oh my god.
Yeah, whoever's banker always wins. That's just the way it goes.
It's because the smartest player knows to be banker.
No, he
Starts
knows.
there.
He knows how to like slip a few hundreds off of the bank. That's just the way it goes. Pisses me off every single time.
This is definitely a reflection of America.
I'm not with you guys on this. I will not play a game like Monopoly on an LCD screen when I could play it in person.
Yep, I totally agree. My brother actually got a like an old vintage version of Monopoly. I don't know like how much the normal game costs, but this like it's all hand carved wood, and it's got like a step up, and each piece is like carved, and it's beautiful. I think he paid like maybe 100, 150. Like it's a really nice game, but it's I can't even imagine playing that on an Xbox. That makes me sad for you guys.
Do you know how faster you can get through a game on Xbox or whatever?
But you realize it's not about playing the game, right? It doesn't matter who wins and loses. It's about the people you play it with.
It's about your KD.
Exactly.
Your Monopoly KD.
Silly me. My Monopoly KD is 4 point. Yeah, whatever.
Oh man, he's camping Park Place again. God,
dude, you got to know the three house strategy. That's Monopoly in a nutshell. Do you guys know about the 3 house strategy?
No.
Seriously, you guys are fucking noob Monopoly players. So go and have a look at any property, and each house costs you a certain amount of money depending where on the board. But each house adds a certain amount of revenue to if someone lands on it. Now, the revenue that gets added, like if you land on someone who owns a property and they've got all 3 properties, that's double the rent. If they land on with 1 house, it's a little bit more. 2 houses is a little bit more. 3 houses is the sweet spot. That is a shit ton more money. It's like I don't know, 150 to 175% increase from the number 2 house slot. So you make a shit ton more money playing Monopoly and getting 3 houses on there.
And you block, because there's only a certain number of houses in legitimate Monopoly, so you block them from, once you have enough properties with 3 houses, you actually use up all the houses and nobody can buy any more.
Oh my god, Verbal's a Monopoly tryhard.
Dude, I totally am. Like, Kate played with me once, maybe about a year or so ago, and she got so fucking pissed because it's like, you play with someone who normally plays Monopoly, it's like, we'll just deal out the cards and see who gets what. No, that's not the way you play Monopoly. I'm sorry. So I made her play the right way, and I had strategies and everything else, and she's just like, sure, I'll buy this one, I'll buy that one. I kicked the shit out of her in Monopoly, and she was not happy. It was not good times.
You got no love in that night, ladies and gentlemen.
Nope.
See, I was always disappointed because the Monopoly, I was like, this game is stupid because they never put enough houses and hotels on the fucking thing, so I always made my own, like, paper houses. And like this was back in the day when I used to play on the actual board, but I never knew that there was a limit to how many houses you could have and all that different stuff. Like I used to like if you landed on Go, you would get like 500 instead of like 200. Is that the real rule? Is that the way it works?
No, that's the made up cheaty rule.
Oh come
janky.
on,
that's janky.
What the fuck is janky?
That's what you're being, bro. Can I ask Lim something about like the map packs in general? Mm-hmm. That since you're not playing Black Ops, will you not even buy the new map packs that come out, or how do you?
I don't even have Black Ops anymore. I shipped it over to Ricky Chops to be smashed in one of his videos.
You literally gave away your copy of Black Ops?
Yeah, I'm be honest, I was kind of, I didn't get into it as much. And I just prefer, like, I think it's a nostalgia thing to always play COD 4 for me. And it doesn't get old for me. And Modern Warfare 2 I love as well. So it wasn't like a tragic parting of ways when I got rid of it, to be honest.
So Ricky Chops, Karate Chop, this sounds pretty cool.
So you don't have anything against Black Ops. It's just the fact that you like COD 4 better. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I felt like I got what I wanted out of it, and it was fun for the time being. But I'm not going to bicker about how I don't like it, and I'd just rather do what I want to do. And I was preferring other CODs at the time, and I just don't see myself going back. That's why I'm not hesitating.
So your favorite COD is Modern Warfare?
No doubt, best game ever made.
Okay,
Is it COD 4 or Modern Warfare 2? Which one did you mean?
Modern Warfare 1,
okay.
COD 4.
Yeah, the first one. Now, okay, so let me ask you, I didn't play Modern Warfare because I wasn't into playing first persons at that point in time, but why was that game so... What makes the COD series so endearing to people? Why do people just keep going back to it?
It's a progression from Call of Duty to Call of Duty 2 to Call of Duty 3 and the different... studios that produced them. Not only that, so TryHard fucked it up with number 3, and basically the reviews were horrible, and they had like, forget the fact that you now know that 5, 6, 7 were really, really good. At that point in time, they had a really good starting game, which was like first person shooter, attacking Normandy. People love that type of thing. Followed it up with a second one, which was really, really good, and even more in depth and more British and campaigns in Africa and stuff like this. 3 they suck balls at, and everyone else is kind of like all other studios are going with Halo, which is really futuristic, and other Battlefield and stuff like this. That there were a couple more sort of modern games as well, so they were stepping up their game. Infinity Ward were coming to the plate with number 4 being right. This is the first modern warfare. You're going to use guns from today and kick the shit out of each other, and the plot, like the single player plot, was just amazing. And then you add into that all these extra little things they put in multiplayer, like kill streaks. Like, that was unbelievable. That's why there's such a really sort of hardcore following for COD 4, in my opinion, at least.
Now we'll transition to our guest, Ukrainian Limbs. Not him shot.
Sorry, buddy.
I might go like super like hippie philosophy on you with this, but I think the reason that there's a huge following behind COD in the first place is because it has the perfect amount of variables, and it's like playing the slots. You get this variable reinforcement every once in a while. You'll do something so awesome that you just get hooked for all the while longer, and eventually, if you're getting your ass kicked for too long, you probably just give up at one point. But COD 4, you really had to earn like your ability to do those awesome things. There weren't all these extraneous variables like projectiles and all these other trinkets, and like you felt like you deserved it when you died. Like, you could understand why you died. And I felt from any time after that when they kept adding things, I don't want to get into the whole differences between CODs, but I just felt like they were making it easier for the average consumer to get that reinforcement. Like, I did this one awesome thing. Like, it made it like the worst player can still do something awesome every once in a while in Black Ops, but in COD 4 you'd probably get wrecked if you're not as good, because you don't have all these little boosts, like these little variables and trinkets to help you out as much. That's why I want to go back to it, because it's simplified. It's the right amount of variables for me, and I rape sauce.
So did you not feel that the classic playlist on Black Ops was sufficient for just a napalm, a UAV, and a attack chopper?
See, I feel like the game itself it moved away from the direction of balance, and I don't even want to go into that. I think it's different because the game was not made for like perfect, like symbiotic relations between everything. They really focused on the customization and the personal aspects. Like I say, it's the Facebook of Call of Duties, and it's all about the stuff, the trinkets, and it's not focused on good hit detection, obviously, and crispiness, and I just like a crispy game. So that crispiness is not there even if you take out kill streaks or you play private matches or whatever. It's still not there for me.
Okay.
I'm going to disagree, but I'm not going to go into the details.
Okay, I lose. Thanks.
No. I mean, like, you're entitled to your opinion, and I totally respect that. I know a lot of people feel the same way you do. Mm-hmm. I just don't feel that way, and I don't want to start a flame war. So,
wait, which one would you pick out as your favorite?
Black Ops, by far, too. I think it's the most balanced FPS game out there right now, and much more balanced than COD 4. So
interesting.
Okay, let me throw in my 2 cents. I mean, I couldn't aim down sight in anything but Black Ops, so with the Nomad layout on PS3. But Modern Warfare 2 just looks awesome. I just love the look of it. I'm all about it. If I could go back and get a Nomad layout in that, I might just go back and rip it up some more, because that game just was fun. When you got a Harrier and a Pavlo, you're just like, you're banking.
I'll give it to you. I mean, like, you know how people were bitching about, you know, kill streak stacking and how overpowered that was and how it was, you know, making the rich richer. And I think we all realize, at least the YouTubers, that it's kind of boring now in Black Ops when kill streaks don't stack anymore. You don't have that mayhem. You don't have, you know, a lot of games in Team Deathmatch when people like 6 guys are rocking Ghost, they won't go to the end of the time limit. You know what I mean? So I totally understand what you mean, Chuck.
Yeah, I had a good time. I like them all basically. Like, I mean, I move on just because everybody else has moved on, but I mean, at some point, hopefully, I can play Modern Warfare, the original, because with the Nomad layout, if I get an Xbox controller, because that would be everybody's played it.
Have you ever tried another FPS game at all, Chuck? Like something other than
I played Mag. I played Mag on PS3. So Mag was fun. I like Mag. It was like 256 players at once on one domination, which was ridiculous.
I can just imagine the shitstorm and like the fucking kill feeds.
Dude, it was pretty awesome. I mean, I love the whole huge... I mean, and the platform that Sony has built on MAG is going to propel FPS shooters into, like, you know, being able to have epic battles where you're like, you have a whole squad that you're... And you can be squad leader, or you can be the commander and control all 256 people by telling them what they should focus on, which is just awesome. I enjoyed it.
You can be like the Napoleon of everything and just fucking...
Yeah, you can have squad... You can have team chat or... company chat, I think is what it was called. I haven't played in a while, but you can actually like give directives to everybody in the field, to just the squad leaders, so you can go down the list if you want to like give, hey, focus on attacking beef because we need more people.
Oh my god. Okay, awesome. It's hard enough to coordinate 6 men in Black Ops. I can just come to imagine how one guy can lead 256 random people taken out of every single country out of this planet and fucking try to get towards this one objective. Like there would be like 100 guys saying "fuck you, scrub," one guy crying, and like this other guy's jacking off in a corner.
Well, the thing is,
That's exactly what I was going to say.
You can't hear anybody, but you can only talk to them. There, you can't actually.
Oh, okay.
So it's only top-down talk. So
can I de-rank them if they don't listen to me? Can I just like give them a timeout or something like that?
Yeah, I mean it has issues, but I think I like the concept of it being able to give.
So let's say I'm not a general. I'm just like a subordinate. Do I get to talk? Do I talk to somebody?
You talk to everybody in your squad.
Okay. And
so
then
it all goes up from there. And then squad leaders can talk to the people above them on the chain of command.
Okay, so
I enjoy it. I think the concept's cool, and I like the whole. When we're in a battle, you were like, crap. Half of my other army is like screwing this up, and I mean the snipers were still there, and you had people where you're like, dude, you're sniping, but when they take the objective, please run in. It's like, stop sniping and run the objective. We need you to protect it. It kind of sucked on that regard.
That game has to be funded by the military. They're trying to filter out who would make a good lieutenant in real life, like the person who's at the top of the leaderboard is commander. Like they're just like, hey, you want to join the army, bro?
They're like secretly fucking like filming all these games and recording them and trying to pick out their like 16-year-old general.
This is how they make decisions in Afghanistan. Like the people that win consistently on MAG, like they're like, okay, that was a great move. You see how he flanked around there? Okay, we'll have to do that in like the
dude.
valley.
That guy got a triple kill with his Predator. Let him pilot the Predator missiles.
Don't you think like the MAG maps look a lot like Afghanistan at this one point?
Yeah, we find out it's like exactly the troops. It's like in South Park when whoever controls the golden PSP, Kenny does. If you know what I'm talking about.
Yep, I do. All right. I guess we got to move on to the next topic because, just because. How about this? Using YouTube and Xbox Live in real life, resumes, etc. That's a topic I got. I'm pretty sure it refers to Joseph or Limbs. So, do you think it's going to be something that's going to be used in the future? Maybe to get, maybe not, normal standard jobs, but maybe something like jobs in the gaming industry, maybe as either testers or game developers and stuff like that. Do you think that resumes could, like gaming resumes could apply to such jobs?
I I don't know about like extreme gaming resumes like the one I put with my KDs and stuff. I can tell you, like, I don't know, it's exactly what you're talking about. My personal resume talks about my YouTube channel. It says I have this big of an audience. This is the type of feedback I get, and it talks about I design videos and I have to deal with like maintaining an image and stuff like that. And I'll speak about that in an interview. Like it's legit. Like it's about managing a YouTube channel and having videos, but it's not so much about my success as a Call of Duty player.
But that's a valid point. That is legit, and you're actually, by maintaining that, you're showing a work ethic. So I think that works for me.
And it works because I'm in advertising, and it's all about your ability to cater to an audience. So the idea of being a successful YouTube channel, I'm not that great, but I think someone on the outside, I say I have 12,000 people that follow me. That's just that seems kind of astounding, Who's
all right there, Chuck?
Oh boy.
Chuck's having a little bit of fun over there. In the meantime, while he fixes that up, I totally agree. So I don't put my YouTube stuff on my resume. It's not valid, and I work in advertising too. But so my second or third week at this new job, I forget how it came up. I was out with clients, and then my boss's boss, and my boss's boss and I were sitting next to each other, drinking and chatting and eating. And I forget exactly how it happened, but we got into YouTube and gaming, and like he liked to play games, and I mentioned that I too also enjoyed dabbling in the black arts, and I'm now in charge of gaming for my agency.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it's really fucking weird, man. Like, they want me to, like, we're bringing in PlayStation Network and Microsoft to talk about, advertising opportunities on Xbox Live. And, I can't share too much about it, mainly because I don't know anything. But even when I do, I'm not allowed to. But it's really weird. I honestly think, like, this type of stuff will become more and more relevant to securing real jobs, because it's all about social marketing. It's about maintaining audiences, and an audience is a revenue driver. There's people willing to pay for that audience. So I think it's really relevant, to be honest.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yep.
Okay, thanks Tino's for realizing I had a smoke detector going off. Everybody else, you guys suck.
No.
Oh, no,
I saw the quote that said Chuck is reversing. It was epic.
Sorry, I called it napalm strike on your house.
Dude. Okay, well. And I think that it's important that, like, what we're doing right now, like making videos and stuff, is like, dude, imagine when the future of YouTube television and like Google televisions take hold, and like the stuff we're putting out, people can just come home and like there's sub boxes on their TV, and they can just like sit down and like watch our gameplay. That's like, to me, that's what we're seeing the evolution of, is like gameplay commentary can be like, oh, I want to see what Xbox Ahoy did today, and blink, it's like on there.
Imagine the day when you're walking down the street and you can see in through somebody's window and he's listening to your own commentary on his TV.
Yep.
That would be freaky, man. That would be
I got to share that I was at a coffee shop last week, and I had my channel up. I was checking something, and some kid walks up behind me and he says, "Holy crap, is that you?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he knew who I was in real life, and it was like a little baby celebrity moment in my life.
That's awesome.
Has any of you guys ever had a celebrity moment?
Oh, only at PAX.
Yeah, only at PAX. Myself and Verbal, we met this guy who follows us on YouTube, and he actually came up to us. I was with Mike Onslaught, and he came up to us. He's like, "Hey, this is Mr. TryHard and Mike," and I was like, "Okay, that's fucked up." And we shook hands and we had a beer, and it was nice.
Awesome.
Oh, that was different from the time I did it then, because I did it, but it was with Juicy. The guy comes over with Juicer, and he's like, "Hey, you're Juicer, you're Verbal, I think it was Gold Glove was with us, and AJ. It was like the four of us." And I was like, "Wait, you know me, and like, I understand that you know these guys, but you know who I am? What the fuck? That's weird."
I had somebody come up to me there at PAX, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, I came just to see you from the Netherlands." I'm like, "Wow,
what? That's awesome."
That's a bummer. No, but that was like, well, then he said, quantified it with, and it come to PAX. I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
That's pretty cool.
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
It was weird. It was weird because
Ukrainian Limbs. That was your first time being noticed in public?
Yeah, it's the only time I assume it will ever happen. I think it was just a ridiculously chance encounter.
Well, you just got to hang out the right spot. If you hang around the comic book store, you'll be golden.
Oh, I'll sign autographs and stuff.
Yeah, just like sit in front of a GameStop and you'll be fine.
Totally, yeah, you'll be picked out. That's what I do. I mean, I'm in a wheelchair, so I'm just sitting out front of a GameStop all day long. Like, yeah, I'm him. I'm the capper, yo.
Signing autographs.
No, you got to take it a step further. Yeah, that's him. You want to buy me lunch?
Exactly.
Oh, dude, that would be epic. If I could get myself like some sub of mine, I'd be like, hey, if you'll buy me lunch at noon, I'll come over if it's not too far, and I'll fucking get like my free meals every single day. Be fucking epic, guys. If you guys live near Montreal, hit me up.
Ukrainian, did you actually like? Camp out at GameStop. Funny audio worm. Did you continue the conversation, or was it just like a meet and greet real quick? Like
it was a meet and greet, and then he's like, "Oh, you working on something?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm about to do a series of videos with Woody's gamertag." And at that point, he's like, "You're full of shit." And because that would have seemed totally arbitrary, it was before the whole tournament. And then a week later, he pops up on my channel. He's like, "Holy shit, you're the guy I met at the coffee shop. You weren't bullshitting me. I'm watching March Madness and all this."
nice.
That's pretty
Nice.
awesome, dude.
Yeah.
And that's what's cool. I love when the internet leaks onto our real lives. Doesn't happen often, but
I think it's
internet
cool.
is
I think
leaking.
the more we grow, the more likely you are to have people, come up and recognize you. And it's the fun thing about it is it's not like, to me, this isn't fame. Not the maybe TryHard and I have this, but Woody's gamertag. It's not fame if it's something that you enjoy. It's not like the fame that Tom Cruise has or somewhere. Where it's just like, oh my god, I want to be near you because you're so awesome and sign this.
Well, I get that too, but
well, of course, don't we all? But it's like you can easily have a conversation with that person about something. Oh, cool. Did you pick up Crisis 2? Are you enjoying it? What do you think about this? Like, it's something you can have a conversation with someone about immediately. So, like, I don't know. To me, that's really, really cool. That's what we got into this for, is to meet like-minded people and play silly computer games and talk about it with them, which is pretty cool.
Silly, dude. This is Call of Duty, man. Don't call it silly.
Thank you.
This is real life.
Real life, bitches.
Have you guys? I'm sorry if I'm switching topics on you guys, but
No, go for it.
I just thought of this. Portal 2's coming out. Have you guys? You guys have heard about this, right?
Yep.
definitely.
Are you guys looking forward to Portal 2? I know Chuck is, right? Chuck's a big fanboy of Portal, right?
Portal's. I mean, I didn't play Portal because it was on a PC, and I didn't really play it. But yeah, I'm psyched that there's like cross-platform PC with PS3 play. That like I can like play with people who are on PC, which is that to me is a huge step in the right direction for these networks that Microsoft, Xbox and PlayStation have. So I'm a big fan of that Valve is doing that.
Anybody else looking forward to Portal?
I played the first one, and I thought it was fantastic. So I'm going to consider. I think it'll be on Steam or whatever they have for Mac. So I might consider on there. I'll probably check it out.
You're a Mac boy, Joseph?
Yeah, I'm a Mac boy.
Wait, you can't tell from his transitions? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, this is so.
Oh, right.
I use the exact same ones. He's got iMovie 11. I love that shit.
Shh, I animated that myself. I animated it.
Of course. So did I. My Just a Tip series.
Pro tip though with Portal, if you buy the PS3 version, you get a Steam copy. So I don't know if you can then buy the PS3 copy, download the Steam copy, and then swing on eBay the PS3 copy to save yourself a couple bucks. But
wow, you are a hustler. That is intense.
Look at Chuck.
But just an idea. If they're listening, Valve, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm drunk. I'm Larry Legend of tonight.
Love it.
Now, Chuck, you are aware that you set the whole Valve engine on fire right now. They're all fucking scrambling. They're like, oh my god, we never saw this.
I bought the PC version. I could have bought the PS3 version and sold it. Sorry, guys. Yeah, don't abuse it too much. But yeah, I'm pretty psyched for it. And I can play you against you, Limbs. That'll be awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
With you.
It runs.
It's co-op, so we'll be with each other.
Yeah.
So it was my birthday recently, and my brother was pretty close to buying me Portal, the first one, for my birthday, because he's like, number one, like he's really, really supportive of what I do here. So I actually put up a dual com with him yesterday, just me and him chatting up for 10 minutes or so. But he was going to give me that because he's like, Portal 2 is coming out. People will want to watch gameplay of this. I think you should look into this, and I might well do, because I hear it's pretty damn good.
It's Portal, man. If you watched it, it's like living an acid trip. Seriously, you're like, what? I watch gameplay of Portal, and I'm like, my brain can't even comprehend what the person's doing. let alone follow a walk.
Oh man, have you guys ever seen the speed runs that people did on Portal 1? Oh my god, unbelievable, dude! They beat levels in like 6 seconds.
Oh, I love it. Now that's cool. Like that's going to be a whole other new level.
Yeah, check those out. Those are awesome.
Portal speed runs. Okay, everybody check that out.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I want to talk about something. If you've got a moment, YouTube live streaming.
Oh yeah.
Thoughts, observations?
Has anyone? I don't know how to do it yet. I see the Juicer's done it, but
it's only for partner channels. That's one. Second, it's not every partner channel that can. You got to get it activated, and there's a way to do it, but not everybody can at this point. I know I can't. I know APL just got his. It's in beta testing, and it's got its own bugs. It lags a lot and it crashes sometimes. But I think it will take over YouTube, not YouTube, but like the whole internet. Like everything's gonna go down, like Justin TV, live stream, all that stuff.
Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna say
it's all going down.
Yeah. At this time, I don't know. Have they announced that they pay people for it, or can people run ads on their live streams? Because people on Justin TV legitimately make money there. They have ads, and that's like income for a lot of people. There'd be no incentive. If you're casually doing it, I think it's going to be a great tool. But if you're like invested in Justin TV, a lot of people are. That's where they started before YouTube. They pay there. Yeah,
I think they're going to be going towards running ads on their streams.
Yeah, I imagine a partnership will count views plus, like they'll probably run a few ads every once in a while, and you'll get like each count of those will count as a view.
Yep.
And then I think it'll be something, because imagine when you get onto a stream, you don't have to like send a tweet saying, "Hey, I'm live streaming." All your subs just automatically know. To me, that's super valuable.
Well, think about it this way as well. It's YouTube. Of course, they're going to monetize this. Like, they'd be stupid not to. They just won't do it while they're beta testing. Like, it's that won't happen. They'll get it right before they start, charging money for it.
The money whores are going to be live streaming 24/7. You know that, right? They're going to be like live streaming their sleep.
Yes, by the way, I'm live streaming this podcast on my YouTube live stream. So
nice.
I'm live streaming my live stream on my live stream. That's ridiculous.
An Inception live stream.
I heard Derp did that.
No, but I think it's really, really neat that nobody's going to have to like put links down anymore. Like for this podcast, I put up a video, I put up a link to that. And sometimes some people don't like to log on to their own Justin TV account because it's too complicated. And now all they got to do is click in their own sub box, live stream, and boom, you're in it. It's going to make things a whole lot simpler. I think a lot more people will be on live streams more often because it's that much easier right now. So,
I think too. Like, think about if you're like searching, a noob is searching zombie tips, and he can like search out zombie tips for Ascension, and then he sees there's a few live streams going, and he could watch some old videos on YouTube. Dude, to me that makes total sense to be like, oh, live streaming is where you're going to see people go to. Be like, oh, I can watch this guy live and hear his commentary and stuff. I think that's why we're so stylish, because we can we're practicing our commentary, how to live stream. We're good to go.
Yep. And it gets what an audience wants is more personal details. Like, they like it. Like, think about the way when Hutch really started taking off, when he started sharing personal details, like, his relationships and his thoughts and how, important it was for him to get the machinima job and blah, blah, blah. Like, that's a really intimate personal glimpse into your life. And if you start getting that as an audience, you get the ability to see someone, Juster did it, whatever it was, last Sunday or something, and he just live streamed for a couple of hours and responded and, listened to questions and asked questions. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I may have watched like 30-second clips and fast forwarded through it when I got into work on Monday morning, and I was like, that's really clever, because it gives them an insight into who you are and gets to know you a little bit better. And who doesn't like that? Like, that's awesome.
Limbs, what do you think?
I think it's totally cool. I also think it's going to take the right type of person who's kind of comfortable and confident at all times to have that type of attention. Like, I know some people take 20 takes to record a commentary. That probably wouldn't be their forte, but the type of people that can swing a conversation to be confident, I think, is going to be an awesome tool, especially since the audiences on Justin TV are very limited. This is your whole YouTube audience. I mean, you're only getting a fraction over there, but obviously you get the whole thing on YouTube. So definitely exciting.
So will Ukrainian Limbs be live casting?
I don't know what I would live cast. Maybe some side scrollers, but yeah.
Dude, it's huge. Retro gaming is big, so
I don't have it yet. I'm not partnered yet, but
live stream some co-op. That'd be epic.
Oh, I can't. You can't, dude. They're all quadriplegics in QWOP. I mean, seriously, nobody can run. I'm like, I played. I'm like, I'm freaking quadriplegic, and I still can't QWOP.
I live streamed QWOP for about 2 hours, and people were getting pissed off at me. They were like, "That's not the way you do it, you idiot! You got to hit QW and then OP at the same time." And I don't know. It's a terrible, terrible, terrible game.
If nobody understands what we're talking about, go Google QWOP and you'll understand.
Yeah, I was about to say, I have no clue what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Okay, yeah. Just Google QWOP, QWOP, and you'll be golden. It's a Flash game that you have like this marathon runner, apparently. And by some crazy feat, he has to run I think it's 100 meters by only pressing the QWOP, and it moves your thighs and your legs and whatnot in this weird ass way.
Dude, like seriously, few people have ever accomplished the running 100 meters, which is awesome. Check it out.
Yeah, I know.
That's ridiculous.
The YouTube speedruns of QWOP take like 5 minutes.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's
Speed
not
runs?
even. Yeah, no, it's not even a speed run. Like the guy is on one knee and he has a leg bent forward and he's kind of inching his way towards the finish line. And I think at the 50-meter line they throw in hurdles. And you got to jump those, and I don't know. It's a shitstorm.
Just so everybody knows, playing QWOP, when you search it later on, if you're listening to this, is what it's like to be quadriplegic. Playing QWOP is quadriplegic.
I don't know, Chuck. I'm pretty sure you're more agile than that guy on QWOP.
QWOP it. Love it. So.
QWOP it.
He's putting a verb now. All right. Are we good for one up now? Is it time?
I think it's about time. Do you guys have anything? Matt, do you have anything?
I'll think of something. Go ahead.
All right, so I was in a supermarket last Saturday, and I'm not usually in them because I'm not usually out in the burbs. I was this time; it was random, and this little fucking shit was running around the whole supermarket. And his mom's shopping. His mom's not really paying attention to him, and he's yelling at people, and he's throwing things over. He came up to me at one point and he kicked me in the shin, and I was ready to bat this kid. And Kate stopped me, and we just kind of walked away. And the mother saw me get angry, and she looked at me like, "Yeah, what are you going to do? It's my kid," type thing. And I was like, I was ready to. I don't know. I was having one of those moments of get me the fuck out of here before I smack this kid. And in a moment of serene calmness, this kid comes over to us, and I hadn't really been paying attention. I was wearing shorts at the time. This kid comes over, bends over, and bites me just below the knee on the back of the on the back of the leg, and draws blood. And I look down at this kid, and he's looking up at me like, "Ha, what you gonna do?" And I'm looking down at him, going, I didn't even know how to fucking respond. His mom walks over. Like, her body language at the point in time was ready to start a fight with me, and I turn around, and instead I just calmly, and I made my whole face just go, "Holy shit." And I looked at her, and I turned to Kate and went, oh my god," and I started freaking out, and Kate's like, what? And I went, and I looked at the lady, and she walks up to me, and I'm like, "You have to go get your son tested. I've got HIV." And this lady's face dropped from like fucking, she was ready to kill me, and I'm like, and I turned around and walked away.
Asshole.
Yep.
It's no way.
Awesome.
It's troll. He's
Yep.
troll.
Oh my God.
No. That's no
Verbal.
troll, man.
No, verbal. Come on, bro. Sorry.
Turns out he gave you HIV.
His mom was a crack hoe. We know the story, bro.
His mom was a crack hoe.
We've been on the internet.
All right.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah. Verbal story. Next.
You got one, Chuck, or do you want me to go?
You can go.
Okay. You guys are gonna have to help me with this name. You know when you're about to get married and you go out for like this one last party with your guy friends? What's that called again?
Bachelor
in English?
party.
Bachelor party. All right, thank you. So, recently, well, by recently I mean about 6 months ago, my best friend got married, and it was my job to organize the bachelor party because I was the best man. So in doing so, I organized this endeavor of tasks that he had to complete. Like, it wasn't a bachelor party; it was a bachelor day. He slept at my house the day before, anyways, and I had made this list of things that he had to accomplish and gave him points based on the difficulty of these things. And he had to get so many points, and if he achieved so many points, he would get a reward, whatever. So one of these points was anyways, like during the whole day we go about doing our stuff, and he moons a bunch of people, he kisses a few girls, he demands a few people in marriage, whatever. He does a bunch of stuff, but we go to this mall and we spot this mother and her daughter who she's probably like 18 years old, and they are smoking. I'm not even kidding you. They are fucking hot. Okay, and his goal was to get her to kiss him, like both of these chicks, and they wanted nothing to do with it, right? Like, okay, he was dressed up in like this stupid suit. He looked like a fool, whatever, and they did not want to kiss him. But there was this other challenge on this sheet that was get slapped by a girl, and that was even more points. So he's like, okay, fine, you don't want to kiss me, then you can slap me. And they were like, okay, we'll do that. But they were really shy about slapping him. They didn't want to hurt him too much. And the mother gives him like a light slap on the face. And they're like, okay, that's fine, but the girl has to give a harder one, the daughter. And the daughter winds up, and I kid you not, she winds up, she has her hand down to her waist, and she brings it up, and in one smooth, like she fucking hits him so hard, security comes in and throws the girl out. Because security thought that like she was, I don't know what the fuck she was doing, but she hits him so hard. And like security comes over and she's like, okay lady, you have to get out of here, blah, blah, blah. So they kick her out, and they kick us out too because we were like 20 guys in front of this one girl. So anyways, ends up that he has this handprint on his left cheek. Is it left or right? Whatever. He has this handprint on his cheek. So we took a picture, and I still have it here. Enough so that his girlfriend, his wife now, was really, really angry at this whole situation, and it was pretty epic. The sound that the hand on the cheek made silenced the whole mall. It was pretty fun.
Okay.
You guys are wild. When I go to stores, I usually go shopping. You guys are transmitting AIDS and like getting into fights.
Well, when I go jogging, I like cause myself to have an orgasm.
K-pop for days.
K-pop, sorry, I stole K-pops.
Is she still in the
I'm like
stream?
verbal here. I'm like poaching somebody else's story.
Yeah, by the way, Joseph, that's a true story for K-pop. Kelly?
Yeah, episode 16. Check it out. K-pop. She can actually jog and orgasm herself. So my story is that I'm going to pass on, since Verbal passed on the AIDS story at the... I mean, I'm just going to say that he was old, but I'm going to say that, yeah, I go jogging, and when I go jogging, I can cause myself to have an orgasm. So within like a mile, I can have an orgasm, and I continually can do this the whole time.
Is it from the vibration of the chair?
Good question.
No, it's from running.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I did not get
running.
that part.
Pay attention, Sam.
On my thighs, yo.
Are we still talking about QWOP here? I'm really confused.
That was awesome.
So anyway, yeah, I don't really have a story. I was going to say something about me and my dad playing like level 32 on zombies where I had to revive him 15 times. But, I mean, seriously, that's as much in real life as I have at the moment on dial. But, yeah.
What about time you drank with the FNGs at PAX? That was pretty epic.
Dude, that was awesome. Yeah, I rolled in with my mini bar.
Yeah, he did.
Holy shit.
Dude's a fucking legend. Comes in with a mini bar.
That was so funny.
Awesome.
I'm like sitting next to you, and you got like the Baileys or whatever you're drinking, Malibu in the corner, and you had Coke or something on the side. I was like, damn, you got it going on. I like this.
Best scene was Larry, when Larry's like, what? Mini bar? Holy... I impressed Larry Legend, who, like, you know...
Larry Blood.
His Larry Blood produces... his kidney produces alcohol. And he was like, he was impressed. I'm like, sweet, man, I did something right. Bonus.
Chuck had Larry on call. He was like, okay, need a drink, and Larry would fucking scoot over, come in, mix him a drink, and it was fucking nice. Awesome. I gotta say, Chuck, I was pretty impressed.
Sweet. Yeah, so I'll go with that story. Me having a mini bar, rolling around in my wheelchair.
All right.
So
That's pretty epic.
I think Joseph has to judge now.
So now I determined which of those three?
Yeah,
So,
and by the way, Verbal never wins. I'm just saying.
Yeah, so if you could give the win to me, that would be much appreciated, just saying. And I was not trolling. That totally happened to me.
no
Okay,
way.
that's legit.
Totally.
I love the mini bar
No,
thing.
dude, are you
That's
serious?
pretty
You're
epic.
going to say that on this stream right now that will be on iTunes? You're claiming that story?
You're guilting me into a corner. No, I can't claim that story. Shit,
yeah.
Josh, you're killing me.
What is this? What is
Man,
this?
I'm not going to permit that.
We have a Marion Jones being stripped of her medal? What is going on here?
Seriously.
Yeah, it is.
I'm getting fucked over
Joseph,
here.
you're a judge in March Madness. Come on, get on it.
Well, I don't understand. Am I being trolled? I would have gone with verbal story, but is he not taking blame?
He trolled you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you, God damn it! You just got reverse trolled. I knew it all along, and I was going to go with the story about getting slapped.
God,
Nice.
my mind is blown.
I win with the weak story. I love it.
We can troll stories now? Oh, I'm golden.
I'm sorry, Capper. You didn't really have the character development that he had. I really liked the climax, but he really brought the characters to life. So
I mean, the fact that anytime a Capper climaxes, that's epic. But anyway. But yeah, so good job, everybody. Whoever.
Yeah.
round of applause for ourselves.
Aren't we great at trolling and then coming up with slapping stories? I feel like we need the picture to that, though, TryHard. You got a picture you can tweet out?
I probably have it on my hard drive right now. I could probably tweet that right now.
Now we're talking.
All right.
So,
Are we almost ready to wrap up?
Yep.
'Cause I want to ask Limbs a few more questions before he bails.
Yeah, do it.
All right.
go ahead.
So, Limbs, what's the future of your channel? Anything that you have beyond March Madness and videos you're going to put out for that? But
you guys, you know the Call of Duty resume thing. What I want to do is that's my series at this point. That's my trademark. I think it's gotten the best reviews, and I really love trolling. So I'm trying to run with that. I want to get a spy camera and go to a real interview and troll them in real person, like with all the Call of Duty lingo, and act like a super tryhard, but in person with a spy camera.
So you're officially coming out right now that you're pro trolling.
Oh my god, I'm a pro troll though, for sure.
Okay, that's cool. Nice.
But yeah, I've been trying to push support on the phone call videos, and I ultimately want to do one of those, just one of those face-to-face interviews. I think it would be a little bit too absurd to handle, but I want to do it. I'm set.
Well, I support you. I think what you did was awesome, and
No, I appreciate it. Yeah, I think that's the one thing I'm set on. I don't have any more plans besides that. I take it one idea at a time, as I've said.
Yeah, I feel like you're the mini Howard Stern of our industry. You're kind of like, I'm waiting to see what you do next. Because
I'm just going to self-destruct.
No, I don't believe that for a second.
So two more things I want to ask. One, was the person you slam dunked in the promo video for March Madness, was that Woody?
Yeah, I drove all the way over to New Jersey, and we did it together.
You really? That's true?
No, it was my brother.
He's trolling.
It looked like Woody. It might be Woody, but okay.
A lot of people thought it was. I was amazed. I didn't even think of that or try to do that at all.
Oh, I even told people on my channel it was Woody. I'm like, okay, now I got to go back and apologize. And I just want to say thank you, Ukrainian Limbs, for putting on March Madness or whatever part you had in it. Even though I got phased out in round one, venting aggro. I mean, even the guy who beat me beat a quadriplegic gamer who plays with this. I mean, seriously, whatever. But I'm not angry about that. But thanks for taking your time to do it. I mean, everybody who's been in it and people who are watching it enjoy it, and I thank you for your time.
No, I really appreciate that. No, I'm happy to do it, and I think it's awesome.
Yeah, it's been a kick-ass idea. I think we all appreciate it.
All right.
Good job, big man.
Thank you, man. That's all.
Chuck, any other questions?
No, that's it. I'm out.
All right.
Seb, you good?
Yeah, I'm still looking for this picture, but I'm working on it.
Afterwards.
Yeah, I will.
Right. Well, guys, thanks a lot for coming. Chuck, for being a great host. We appreciate it, buddy. And Ukrainian Limbs for coming by and having some fun with us, buddy. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much. This is awesome, guys. Some other time for sure.
Sounds good.
Be well.
Be well, people. Catch y'all later.
Peace.